welcome to this month's yoga session. I think officially this Kriya that we're going to do today is called the Kriya for Radiant Health. And I'm sure it creates radiant health. For me, actually, it's more about creating a sort of an inner radiance. So every time that I do this practice, and I do it very often, um, I often do this when I feel disconnected from myself. And then I do this practice. I often do it in my office before I start coaching in the morning. Just the way that you see me set up right now. So I don't need to take out the mouth. I just sit on a blanket, a pillow, because this entire Kriya is done sitting down. So it's quite convenient. And today I'm wearing yoga pants, but even in my jeans, I can do this. So what we are going to do is, as I said, it's a pranayama practice basically. So we do a lot of breath work combined with arm movements. And that last element is what makes it quite intense and quite life-changing. Intense and life-changing. Okay, so we're gonna hold a couple of postures, each for 2 minutes. And my suggestion is try to stay within 2 minutes, even when it's tough. But of course, if it's really too much, you can get your arms down and take a rest, and then come back in whenever you or as soon as you feel you can go further. We are using Breath of Fire for one of the sequences. So if you are on your menstrual cycle, the first 2 or 3 days, do a long, deep breath instead. And we are using Mula Bandha, which is basically the raising of the, I always forget the word, I'm putting sheet, no. So we're raising the pelvic floor, yes, that's it. So you raise the pelvic floor when I say press in your Mula Bandha or tighten your Mula Bandha, which is basically the muscles between the sex organs and the rectum. So that's the pelvic floor. So you tighten them and you raise it up a little bit. That way you press the energy up through all the energy centers through your spine, all the way up to your crown, the higher centers of the brain. Okay, I think that's it for starters. This is a Kundalini practice. So we are starting with, we're opening our practice today with Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. You can listen, you can hum along, you can also chant with me, whatever works for you. Okay, so sit upright in a comfortable position. Just wrap your palms against each other to activate the energy and bring them into prayer pose. And breathe in and out. And then breathe in to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Mula Bandha. And exhale. Okay, so let's get started with our Kriya. First pose, we spread the arms wide, palms raise up towards the sky, closing the eyes, and breath of fire here for 2 minutes. So keep it going. Your breath of fire may be slower than mine, that's no problem at all. It's super important that you find your rhythm for breath of fire. And if the arms become a little bit heavy by now, imagine that you're a huge, beautiful bird flying through the sky, a nice breeze holding up your arms, your wings, and allow the breath to sustain you. Twenty more seconds. So breathe in, hold the breath, raise Mulavanda, pressing the energy up all the way to your crown. And exhale, bringing your arms to your knees, first finger and thumb touching. And drop inside these moments between the postures. Really drop inside, listening to yourself, connecting to your heart. Observe the energy that you just created. And let's come into the next pose. We're raising our arms, fingers in Surya Kriya. So this is the ring finger and the thumb touching. We're gonna breathe in strokes, and we're gonna breathe out in strokes. So we're gonna do 4 in, belly comes out in 4, belly comes out in 4. So 4 in, 4 out. So it's gonna go in sniffs. Let me show you. So it's gonna be like this. So you breathe in 4 sniffs and breathe out in 4 sniffs. 2 minutes. Let's go. So the eyes are closed. Roll towards the center of the forehead. So by closing the eyes, we keep our attention and our energy inside of us. As soon as we open our eyes, the energy, it jumps out. So eyes closed, more focus on the inner world. Keep it going, another 40 seconds to go. You can totally do this. You know, your shoulders and your arms maybe complaining. Let them, but keep it going anyway. Breathe in, hold your breath, and raise the Mula Bandha, pressing the energy all the way up to the higher centers of the brain. And exhale, bring your arms down, hands down, into your knees, first finger and thumb touching in Kriya Mudra. And observe your inner landscape. Maybe you can sense the energy that's been created. And it's now finding the perfect place to land inside you. Prana always knows the way, always know where it's needed most. So these moments of stillness in between the postures are maybe the most crucial part of this Kriya. Okay. Our next one will press the hands forward. So we'll breathe in and out, in and out. And the breath is quite swift. It's not a breath of fire precisely, but it's like sniffing in and out, basically. So let's do that another two minutes. So be mindful here to really ground yourself. So maybe stop the timer before we go into just feel your sit bones on the pillow, on the floor, on the chair, wherever you're sitting. And imagine roots coming from your sit bones down into the earth. Because this pose in this pranayama that we're doing here can raise our vibration so high that we still want to be connected to the earth, right? So let's get it going. Stay rooted, connecting to your seat bones and in and out with the breath. Find your own rhythm, your own speed in this. Imagine that this pose, this posture, this movement that you're doing here together with the breath, it's basically cleaning your entire auric field, removing all the stuckness, the things that are no longer serving you but are still in your energy field. They get wiped out here. So one more minute, keep it going as best as you can. Reconnect to the seat bones. Few more seconds, only 20 seconds to go. Keep it up, keep it up. And breathe in, raise the arms up, push them towards the ceiling. Raise Mula Bandha, hold the breath. And breathe out. Sweep your aura clean as you make your way with the arms back to your knees. Hands in Kriya Mudra again. Eyes closed. And sense all that energy that you brought into motion. Imagine stepping through the doorway to your innermost self, your Satnam, your true identity. So we're going to do one more with the arms. At least, okay, we're going to do a couple more with the arms, but this is the last one that's so intense. Bear with me, it's worth it. So press your arms out, spread your arms out, press your palms towards the sides of the room where you're in, and then in and up like a giant bird, using its beautiful, powerful wings, breathing in and breathing out. And it's just 2 minutes, guys, we can do this. Close your eyes when you're ready for that. Allow the energy, pure truth, pure true self to come forth. Imagine, envision yourself being a beautiful, powerful, strong bird, using those immense, powerful wings to move the air and to fly. Raising yourself to a bird's eye view, seeing your life, looking down, seeing your life as it is right now, from that new perspective. You're doing so well. Keep it going. We're halfway through already. You can do this. You can totally do this. You are that powerful. You are that strong. I know you can. 30 seconds to go, guys. Use your breath to sustain the movement, to sustain the arms. Be compassionate. If you need to take a break, do that. Don't judge yourself. Don't be harsh. But it's only 10 more seconds now. Go for it. And then breathing in, raising the arms up, holding the breath, raising Mula Bandha. Sweep the arms down. Come back into Kian Mudra. Just feel what it feels like to be you in this moment. Notice the energy settling, finding the best place to land. And see that place of stillness inside you. Notice the calmness that comes after a vigorous movement like that. So that intensity, there's peace. And for a moment, meditate here, meditate on what you're drawing into your life. And wonder Wonder what is being asked of you. Curiosity is such a powerful energy, so inviting. Who knows what comes up? Okay, let's move into almost our final posture. So we bring the hands up, but not all the way up. First finger and thumb touching the mudra. We're going to make this movement, breathing in the left, breathing out on the right for 2 minutes. This doesn't have to be fast at all. Doesn't have to go as far as you can. I would even advise you to be a little bit careful here. Don't overstretch yourself. Enjoy this simple movement, simple breath. And then vibrantly our energy field, raising our vibration higher and higher with every one of these postures. One more minute. And keep it going. Final 15 seconds. And come into the center. Breathe in, hold your breath. Raise Mula Bandha, pressing the energy up through the central channel, through the third eye area, the higher centers of the brain, where our pineal gland and our pituitary gland are. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down on your knees, India Mudra. Rest. And notice how sometimes the simplest of movements can be so shifting, bringing such a transformation. It doesn't always have to be so heroic or grand. Sometimes simple things like moving your arms, breathing in a certain way can make all the difference to how you feel. So last one here. Gonna place the hands on our shoulders, thumbs in the back, fingers front, and then go inhale left, exhale right. Just for 2 minutes, basically setting the energy, that new energy that we brought in, that new vibration. We're gonna set that and balance it out by this lovely movement. I like to sit away from my cushion for doing this, by the way, whatever works for you. Inhale left, exhale right. And just be open to the experience here. Stay away from judging. Embrace that curious mindset. What will this bring you? Simple movement, 2 minutes. What will it do for you? $30. The last few seconds, keep it going. And come to the middle, breathe in, hold your breath, push the energy up with Mulamanda. Hold it, and exhale. Hands to the knees. Finger and thumb in Kriya Mudra again. And just observe. So I invite you to rest now. So either you lie in Shavasana to integrate all the work that we've done. This is a pretty intense Kriya. Or you can stay seated and meditate for a few minutes. Closing the eyes and invite your body to rest. And thank yourself for the work that we've done. Taking time out of your busy day to work on that profound shift in your energy. Take note what has changed for you. What has shifted here today? And ask your mind to relax and see if you can drop beneath all the fluctuations, all the busyness of the mind into that wonderful state of stillness we carry within us. It's always there available for us as long as we take a little bit of time and effort to meet it. And sense the pranic energy moving through your body, finding the way to the places inside you where it's needed most. Prana always knows the way. You can trust that. Just allow it. Allow the shift that is waiting for you to happen in this moment. Allow your bones to be heavy, to sink into the floor. Finding feeling of peace that is within you. And then gradually begin to deepen your breath again. Move your fingers and your toes. Roll to your right side and press yourself up, coming back to seated. Let's take a few breaths, feeling first your belly, then the lower lungs, then the upper lungs, right until you're filled with air until right underneath the collarbones. Holding the breath for a second or two. Breathe out through your mouth. Again, belly, lower lungs, upper lungs. Hold and breathe out. Last one. Well done, yogis. Have a wonderful day.